Hello and welcome to the EMTV Friday Focus. Myself, Graham Munsey, and Dave Harley. Looking back on points, Dave, finally some points for the Stellar Monarchs Academy. 52-37 was their final score over the Middlesbrough Tigers. And Dave, a deserved win, a big win, and everyone from the academy point of view can go home happy with that.
Yeah, fantastic night. As Scott Wilson said when he was spoken to, everything he wanted came from tonight. Connor Cole's 15-point maximum looking fantastic. Max Perry passing for fun. The top four all scoring really well and dropping very few points. Kieran and Mark trying their best and picked up some scores. And as you say, the main thing is a big win and a home win.
Yeah, big win.
On the board.
And we're on the board, as you say, 2 points. Finally in the National League table. As always, we'll hear from both camps. We've got Connor Coles and Jake Mulford, each team's respective number one. And I think we're going to treat you tonight, aren't we? We're going to go a double dip on the heat of the night. We've got heats number 9, a great ride by Max Perry. And heat 15. We can't interview Connor Coles and then not show the ride that clinched his 15-point maximum. We'll show that to you also. And Dave, you mentioned it there, and you looked through the scorecard. Of course, there was a bit of shock news as people arrived at the stadium. Sam McGurk, a van breakdown, unable to make it, so rider replacement came in. And you kind of think, for a team that has struggled so far this season for one reason or another and has put the points, that could add a wee bit of pressure. But as you mentioned, and I mean this with no disrespect to the reserves, but particularly the top four to a man, they all stepped up. 15 points for Connor Coles, that'll take the headlines. Dale Wood wins his last 3 races, 12 points. Max Perry, as you mentioned, every heat his could have been a heat of the night contender. And Mason Watson, a fantastic rider, self-admitted big track rider that came here to learn how to ride tighter tracks, and he puts 8+3 on, and that included a fall when he was in a scoring position and probably just got ridden into a position he didn't want to be in.
He was unlucky, very unlucky.
So a fantastic night's work for Mason, and when you've got that as a badge, only 2 zeros between the top four, that fall as I mentioned for Mason, and then heat 15 for Max Perry. That's a real solid platform.
Fantastic, yeah, it's exactly what we need. When you look at it, apart from Jake Mulford, there's only 2, maybe 3 races where our top four have dropped points, and that is heat 15, young Max trying hard, but he couldn't quite make it work in there. And heat 3, Dale's first race here for ages, and I have to admit, I thought putting Mark Parker in heat 3 was maybe wouldn't be my decision as team manager, but who am I to say anything? 52-37, shush Dave Harley, well done Scott Wilson.
Yeah, and as we say, led from the front by Connor Coles. He was gating as well. He got interviewed during the match, and he said he'd asked to make sure there was extra grip and more dirt on the start line. That seemed to have been the case. 5 lightning starts, but when he did have to do it from the back, he could in heat 15. So he was a happy man as Dave got up with him after.
Connor Coles, exactly what we're looking for tonight. 15-point maximum and a big win for the academy.
Yeah, I'm over the moon with it. I knew I was capable of doing it, but things just haven't been going my way recently. I've been making good starts, but my riding's just not been there, and we had the perfect setup tonight on a perfect track, and it was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. As you say, your gating's been great recently, but your riding tonight, you were smooth around all 4 bends. Worthy winner of all 5 races, and having a couple of good battles as well.
Yeah, it's easier when you get it from the start, but it's so much more rewarding when you get to do a good pass like I did in heat 15.
Yeah, no, but that was great. You thought you took care of Jake Mulford on the first corner and found Danny Phillips fly around you.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting it, but we had enough drive in the bike, and there was enough dirt on the track to pull me back round, and it was enjoyable.
So fantastic. A big win. Hopefully we'll kick on now.
Yeah, it was needed. We needed to boost all the boys up, and just hopefully we can. I don't know where that leaves us on chances of playoffs, because I know we lost our first 2 or 3 matches, but it's certainly going to help, and hopefully we're going away with that lead, a decent lead to their place. Hopefully we can get the bonus point. Yeah,
great chance for the bonus, and you enjoy going down the red car with Kieran and that when we go down.
Yeah, it's not what a track that normally suits me, but I sure hope it does this time.
Thanks, man. All the best, Connor. Thanks for tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, Connor Cole speaking to Dave. There's a little bit of danger money required. He wasn't waiting for you to finish your interview, Dave. But an excellent night's work by Connor. You're home number one, a 15-point maximum. You really can't ask for any more than that. And as we say, well backed up.
With a smile.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a thinker, is Connor, and I think sometimes he just needs to let his riding do the talking. And tonight that was the case. 15-point max and excellent work for him. We fought the page and look at Middlesbrough. Led as everyone would expect by Jake Mulford. Obviously, he grinds to a halt on his first one. I wasn't really sure what was up. Like, he kind of started okay, then slowed, and then he went down to look almost as if the fuel hadn't been turned on. But then
and a spark plug problem, he tells us.
There you go. Spoiler alert. That's a spark plug problem there. But then after that, solid night work, albeit having shown the form he did last week for a red card. Maybe we'd be looking for a wee bit more. You're 10 points away from home. It is still a great effort, but the form we showed last week, I thought he could have been one more talking about going through the card.
Yeah. Same as you, and I thought we were in danger, but we got out to the perfect start, 5-1, 5-0, and as you say, a dominant win for Connor. He was winning that race regardless of whether Jake had bike problems or not, because he was ahead before that happened.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and going down their score, Danny Fox picked up a good win in Heat 3 and has backed them up to a certain extent. But for them, William Hawkenhook at number 7 was what a trier he was. He made Kieran up for the points that he got, and he was unlucky not to get more himself. Yeah,
I was really pleased for Danny. Of course, he was a 2-year rider for the Monarchs at this level, and as nice a guy and as honest a trier as there is in the league, and maybe had a bit of a down year last year and things. I don't know how they went to start this year, but he was right back on it. And as we'll see a little bit later, he almost put a spanner in the works. Heat 15, and you're right. William at reserve, it was 6 points, but 2 disqualifications. He's unlucky in Heat 2, he's out front, and he picks up grip and goes down. And I'll be honest, I said on the stream, and I'm sure young Kieran will have a word to say with me, but if I was off a Middlesbrough persuasion, I'd have been a bit peeved with the disqualification.
From my angle, I'm not disagreeing, but Kieran, I'm happy being that.
There's only one opinion that matters, of course, that was the referee. And then the backup, it was solid. You look at the scorecards, and Kai Ward scored in 3 out of 4. Jamie Halder scored in all 4 of his rides, but maybe not the big points. 3, 5, 4 as your scores for 2, 4, and 5. And
as you said, the flip of what I was saying earlier, most of those points were against Mark and Kieran, so they struggled to really put a dent in the top 4 of the academy team. Yeah, and
say one man who did manage to do that was Jake Mulford, Middlesbrough's number 1. And Dave was there. I hope not getting knocked down on this one. He might tell us about a spark plug, I'm led to believe. We'll hear from him now.
Jake Mulford, we're here after Middlesbrough Tigers, and that's not a pound in the swear jar for me. Middlesbrough Tigers have fallen a bit short here at Armadale. Didn't start well either, and got better for yourself, but what's your thoughts on tonight?
It was obviously a shame to start off bad, but we got them problems sorted, and it turned out to be, not too bad of a meeting really. So yeah, it's good. I think it was hard, but I wanted a few more points. Obviously I wanted to win every race, but no, I think Connor rode well, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, what went wrong in first heat 1? Was that a bike problem?
The spark plug. I've had 5 go this year, so I don't know what's going on with them, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, that's a good. As you say, you came back with a couple of good wins then a couple of good races with Connor, but last week it went your way, this week it went his way.
Yeah, like I say, Connor was like the main aim today, so it would have been nice to get one over him like last week, but it didn't happen today. So
yeah, and obviously you're missing Ben as well, things might have been different with that, but reasonable performance from Middlesbrough tonight.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, Danny upped his game quite a lot today, like he was riding really well, and especially in Heat 15, I wasn't actually expecting him to be where he was, and he was fighting for a win, which was really good to see. So yeah, I think everyone's done good, and obviously with Ben it could have been even better as well.
Yeah, as you say, a couple of cracking races out here. Heat 15 was definitely one. We'll show that on this show later on, and thanks very much, Jake, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, excellent night's work, Jake Mulford, and always thank every rider that takes their time to speak to any of us after the meeting. So Dave, it was what everyone off a blue and gold persuasion was hoping for. 15-point home win finally some points on the board. And we all know that there's no playoffs in this league. Some people to my left and right at number one for the Monarchs have maybe alluded to. So, with those early defeats, probably can say that league titles are out of the equation. But with a run of home matches to come, it's all about getting those points and boosting up the table and finishing as high as possible.
Yeah, there's no reason why we can't now go in away and play down to Redcar and hopefully pick up at least a bonus point.
Yeah.
And the same with the other matches, going, as we say, track time, learning, getting better, and kick on for the rest of the season after the big win tonight.
Yeah, big win tonight, as we say. Well done to all riders involved. As always, we never leave you without our heat of the night. We'll start off, first up, with heat number 9. Once Dave's deleted a couple of emails, it's just coming in. He's doing a bit of correspondence as he goes. Heat number 9's first up, and an excellent ride by Max.
Looks like he can maybe cause some problems. Obviously Dale can be a good gator, so let's need to see what happens here.
Yeah, it's heat 9, and from the inside it's Wood, Marson, Perry, Rathbone. Wood has made the gate. That Marson moves outside. Max Perry looking to cut under. 3 into 1 isn't going to go here, and it's Marson. Steams down the back straight. Dale Wood will look to come under him here. Max Perry, he's looking for a move as well, and there goes Wood. Wood hits the front. Max Perry, he's looking to join his partner now.
Yeah, great move by Wood there. Probably caught a bit of surprise there from Marson the first time around. He managed to make up for it that second time, and he's already pulled a little bit of an advantage. But Perry took advantage of the mistake there from Marson. It's a 5-1 to the Academy so far. And Wood's already built him again another lead. And it looks like Perry he might be starting to pull away from Marson as well.
Yeah, so Dale Wood, he's out in the front as they enter the last lap. He's got his partner behind him, he knows who it is. He's had a little look over his shoulder there. And barring any disaster, the Monarchs Academy will build on their lead. Dale Wood all have enjoyed that one. He takes the win. Max Perry slotting in behind him. And the advantage is now 9 points.
Yep, Dale Wood, that was the first of a trio wins. Max Perry doing the job for the back. I'm not sure the camera did what I thought was justice. But that was the kind of racing Max had on it. I mean, I think they finished on, was it 12? Or paid 12. And never made a gate all night.
But it was crucial, that one as well, because we'd had a run of, 6 3-0s in a row. And that was the start of us boosting on to win.
Yeah, big win. And that left the what am I looking to say here? That left the door open. That's what I'm looking for. The big finale. That's what it built up to. Built up to the big finale. All eyes were on if Connor Coles could complete his 15-point maximum. We thought the main challenge was going to come for Jake Mulford, and we'll see Heat 15 now.
Points to the former Armadale's man name. He's from the outside in yellow. And it's Mulford and Coles that get to the first corner together. Coles looking to hug that inside line. Here comes Danny Phillips, John.
Wow, was definitely not expecting that. Fantastic move by Phillips, but Coles will definitely be looking to take back that lead. But Phillips, I don't know where he's found this speed.
And Connor Coles steaming under him here. Can he find the drive? Not yet. Outside line's working well. It was always his favourite line as a home rider. And what a burst that was on the first lap by Danny Phillips. Now it's Coles' turn on the outside.
Oh, fantastic by Coles there on the outside. He wants that 15 points, and I think if he keeps this up, he'll get it. Credit to Coles, but credit to Phillips. Amazing move in that first bend.
Yep, as they enter the last lap, Connor Coles, this is determined as I've seen him all season. He's in front. Jake Mulford, he now moves in to second as the race settles down. And it is 15 out of 15 for home number 1. He enjoyed that one. He's shaking, he's nodding his head as he goes over the line. We'll see a fist bump, no doubt, in a second. There's the fist bump. Excellent work.
Yep, fantastic end to Connor Coles. Fantastic, nice work.
Brilliant.
Yeah, if you're gonna make this first 4 were as easy as you like for the gate, and he wasn't going to be denied in that one. And that was the big scorer, 15 points out of the 52 that the Monarchs Academy got. That final score, 52-37 to the home men. And Dave, that'll just about do us for tonight. Of course, next week we're back in championship action. It's the Workington Comets that come a call in. Craig Cook, Klaus Vissen, Anthony Volis et al. And see, unfortunately, Tate Jischke, we won't get to see him, but that's next Friday at 7:30. Before then, we'll be back during the week to preview that with the EMTV social. But as always, from us here at Friday Focus, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
Good night.